Good day, everyone. My name is Mr. Omar Godwin, and I'm so excited to meet you once again on this amazing learning platform. Today we'll learn something also very, very interesting, and we'll be talking about antonyms, and that's in a verbal reasoning. Antonyms? Antonym in a verbal reasoning. Of course, Mr. Sim is already telling us that today means it is opposite day. He got it right. So we're going to get into it right away, people. I would like for you to come out with your pen, your writing materials. You don't want to miss out. If you snooze, you're going to miss. So let's get to it already, people. Now, what are the objectives today? Today, I expect for you to be able to define antonyms. You should give examples of antonyms. Let's get to it. Now, what is antonyms? What is antonym? An antonym is a word that means the opposite of another word. Yes, very, very important. That was why Homer Simpson was telling us today is word opposite day. Don't mind it though. All right, so antonym means opposite of another word. Word that mean the opposite of another word. Exactly opposite. For example, I have a lot of picture here to illustrate that. We have full. Opposite of full is empty. For example, sweet. The opposite of sweet is sour. And we have big. Everyone knows the opposite of big is small. That's antonym for you. So the root word for the word antonym. Now, we're going to break it into two parts. First, the word anti. Anti, that's a Greek word. Okay. And this means against. All right. And sometimes, somebody will say, you are anti-progress. It means you are against progress. All right, so anti means against, or we can also call it opposites. All right. Okay, so after that we have onyms. We've dealt with anti and onyms. Onyms means what? Name. So what it means is an opposite name. That's what antonyms means. So we've broken it down. Anti means against or opposites. Onyms means what? Name. Don't forget that. And I have another illustration here for you. Young, the opposite of young, is what? Old. Yeah, that is it. Let's consider more examples and antonyms before we look at some other things in this lesson. Fat, the opposite of fat is thin. Stand, the opposite of stand is sit. Brilliant. Are you following me? Are you sure? All right. Quiet. Shh. Opposite of quiet is loud. Low. Opposite of low is tall. All right. Now, we have low also here. The antonym of low is high. Good. The antonym of good is bird. All right. Deep. Antonym of deep is shallow. That means when you're not going to the depth, when you're on the surface. Fast. Antonym of fast is slow. Strong. Antonym of strong is weak. Different. Antonym of different is attack. Now, down. Antonym of down is up. Chaos. It means when things are not orderly at all. And now opposite of that is order. Wow. I was already having fun. I know you're also having fun. Now let's move on. There are different types of antonyms. You should know. Yeah, boys and girls, I feel you should know this. There are different types of antonym. Now, antonym form within three categories, and we're going to consider them now. The relational antonyms, the graded antonyms, and the complementary antonyms. Yep, the relational antonyms, the graded antonym, and the complementary antonym. Remember, we also have here white and black, out and in. More examples for you. Now, let's go to the types. Relational antonyms. These are the sets of words, pairs, which are responsible for showing the relationship. Now, it shows relationship between the two opposites, such as there can't be a child without a parent. Now, you see there's a relationship between parent and child. Or it's either all or nothing. So there's these relational antonyms. These are antonyms, although we already said antonym means what? Words that are opposite in meaning, isn't it? But in relational antonym, you see that they're bringing out things that are related. You imagine, can you have a child without a parent? No. So you cannot have same. There's a relationship between these two. Do you understand? Now, the relation between down and up. Down is related to up. Thick and thin. Now, that is what relational antonym does. Now, let's understand with a little bit of example. Front and back. You know, front will always give you the relationship of this guy. Back. And we have uncle and aunt. We have hello and goodbye. Consider the next one, graded antonyms. Graded antonyms. These are the set of word pairs which are responsible for showing variation. That's differences between the two opposites, such as now little and big. You see here we're talking about variation, difference. Little and big. They are antonym. But you observe a lot only before you get to the opposite. Is that not so? Yeah. Because between little and big, there's a lot of changes involved there. Some example here more. We have sad and happy. It is here. Healthy and sick. It is actually the variation of healthy that we have there. All right. So we move to complementary. Now, complementary, these are the sets of words pair that have no degree of meaning. There is only availability of two opposites in an opposite manner. For example, this one doesn't have any degree of meaning at all. Dead, alive. Male, female, just so direct. On, it is off. You can see more example. Lazy is active. Boy and girl. Now, we've run through the types of antonyms there is to have. We've also discussed what antonyms are, and we've shown so many examples of these various types of antonym. I want to believe that you've learned something today worthwhile. Thank you so much for listening, and please engage more at home. Till we meet another time, my name is Mr. Mo Godwin. Bye-bye for now.